What's happening, guys? So, in this video, we're talking about, I think his name's Cecil, something like that, from aftv. He does a video for this bullshit coronation special. And we're not talking about Coronation Street because that's far better, but this coronation shit with the king and all that. And he goes on a little tour around the Buckingham Palace, and he asks football fans, well, who's had a better season, really? That's what the video's about. When he's talking about who's had a better season, it's out of Manchester United and Arsenal. The fact that that's even a conversation just goes to show you the levels when it comes to the standards of the clubs between football fans. You know what I mean? And Man United fans, as far as I know, are not asking this question. Who's had a better season? They'll only ask it for the bullshit that they hear. You know what I mean? Coming from our end. You know what I mean? But imagine, teams won a trophy and we're still debating this. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not going to stunt. About 10 years ago, over 10 years ago, I had this mindset of, well, I'd rather get top four than just win League Cups all the time and stuff like that. Because the League Cup was never really seen as that trophy. You know what I mean? And when you're constantly getting Champions League football and you think to yourself, well, as long as we're in it, there's a chance of us winning it. You think to yourself, oh, well, I'd rather get that and try and then hope to win that than win League Cups. And then when it came down to Chelsea winning the Champions League after the season they had, I thought, nah, no excuse. Nah, we can't keep going at this. You know what I mean? So let's get into the video. So this is, one of AFTV's minions. And I don't have beef with AFTV. The only issue I have with them is they are the catalysts of this toxic positivity. You know what I mean? And ultimately, like they are breeding into existence. They're further perpetuating this notion that you don't have to be a winner. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. Sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats. Let's talk about it. Now, I ain't going to show the video because, you might start crying. So I'll just let you lot listen to the audio. So the first fan he asked about, have we blown it? If I was there, I'd have said to him, straight up, we've blown it. Straight up. I mean, like, there's no way. Let me get my picture back. There's no way Jose Enrique are we clawing back off Man City's fuck ups. That's not going to happen anyway. So yes, we blew it those 3 games prior to playing Man City. Well, right. So he's asked the Man U fan, do you think you've had a successful season? Now we know that Man United were fighting for top 4. Right. That was the aim. The aim, was to get back into top 4. But no doubt it would have been also let's try and win a trophy because we haven't won a trophy for how many years it was until they won it back in February. So the fact that they have a trophy to their name, that in itself is successful. If West Ham win this Conference Europa League thingy, they've had a successful season because they've won a trophy. You know what I mean? We know they're going to stay up anyway. I would say they had a better season than us based on the fact that they've won a trophy. Should West Ham win it? Never mind where they're finishing in the table. You know what I mean? Providing they stay up. You know what I mean? Because the only way I wouldn't take winning a trophy is if we're going down. Let's get back into it. this is the mindset. You know what I mean? This is the mindset of. Then this is what AFTV breeds now. You know what I mean? This is the mindset that AFTV breeds. You know what I mean? So it's going to be scenes if Arsenal were to win the Carabao Cup next season. It is going to be scenes. Because all we'll hear is, oh, well, we won a trophy, mate. We haven't won it since 1993, mate. It's been over 30 years, mate. And watch them glorify the shit out of that cup. And if let's just say, right, that Arsenal win the Carabao Cup next season. Imagine if we beat City in the running to go win that. You're telling me these toxic positive Arsenal fans are going to be like, it don't matter. It don't matter. It's only the Carabao Cup. Not happening. You know what I mean? You know full well they ain't going to talk like that. No way, Jose Enrique. You know what I mean? Get out of here, man. Man's asking the Man United fan, you've had a successful season. What? Hey, let's get back into it, man. I mean, again, this is the mindset. I mean, this is a mindset, and it's running rife in the fan base. That kind of mindset. So now, like, if Man U was to bottle top four, which, to be honest, I don't think they will, but if Man U bottle top four, as funny as that would be, end of the day, they have a trophy. We're going to have to win the league to legitimately laugh at them like that. Simple as. We threw away all other competitions to try and win this one, and we fucked that up. You know what I mean? Last season, we didn't even bother trying for all those competitions. Season before that, what? You know what I mean? The audacity of Arteta to walk in, win the FA Cup, and then not take it seriously since then. You know what I mean? Because we put everything into trying to finish in the top four, mainly fourth. You know what I mean? I'd have took a manager that had the mindset of, I'm just going to win you lot trophies. We might finish sixth. We might finish fourth. We might finish 10th. But I'm gonna try and win you guys some trophies. I'm gonna get your trophy cabinet even more full. I'm gonna get you some more League Cups because you've only got 2 in your history. I'm gonna get you more League Cups. I'm gonna extend the amount of FA Cups you have, while simultaneously trying to build the way into trying to fight for the big guns, the league titles, the Europa Leagues. You know what I mean? I believe if you want to be in a Champions League, right, but you've been playing Europa League all this time, you should be doing your damn hardest to try and win the Europa League. Because you win the Europa League, then you're automatically in with the big boys. But at least you can flex. You know what? We're the second tier European champions. We can go for this one. You know what I mean? But when you get into Champions League, the way we are, we're walking in there amongst a lot of teams that are champions, basically. You know what I mean? I think in some leagues, it's only the top 2 that get Champions League. And I think in some, like, you have to be a champion to win it. I think it's only in England where there's less you'd have to do to get into the Champions League. But in my opinion, if you want to be Champions League ready, you have to dominate Europa League, in my opinion. You know what I mean? And if you're not going to dominate Europa League, dominate your domestic league. You know what I mean? We're not Champions League prepped. I'm telling you right now. To be honest, he only asks that question to that one United fan, I think. Oh no. Sorry. No, he asked it to these. I'm gonna get into that now. So this Arsenal fan says, based on the preseason expectations, by far Arsenal have had the better season than Man U. Well, I hate to break it to you, but I don't know if you realise, but the expectations from the team was actually top four and Europa League. That was actually the expectations. My personal expectations was 2 trophies, and that's gonna remain. As I said in one of my previous videos, that is gonna be that is gonna be my standard going into every season until Arsenal do it. 2 trophies. Once we do that, then it'll be 3. But this Arsenal fan said, based on the expectations at the start or before the season, pre-season, Arsenal have had the better season than Man U. So let's hear what his Manchester United fan brother says. You see? So you even have United fans that fall for this bullshit where they feel they have to win the FA Cup in order for it to be a better season than Arsenal's. So the FA Cup is going to be the one that trumps the League Cup in the sense of the League Cup alone ain't enough. See? You even have United fans that have this mindset. They feel, oh well, if we win the FA Cup, then yeah, we've had better season. But if not, then you've had better season because you got top 4 and we just won the Carabao Cup and you finished second, mate. What kind of bollocks is that? Man United could finish 5th, still had a better season. We won a trophy. You know what I mean? I would swap United. I would swap possibly not getting top 4 for already being a champion this season than being in the position that we're in right now, where we're not going to win the league, right? We're probably not even winning the next game, right? Bottling the league the way we did, top for 93% of the season. But I'm a small minority of Arsenal fans that have that kind of mindset because aftv has bred this mindset of, well, the League Cup ain't good enough. So if you win the League Cup, you're going to have to win something else for it to be a better season. I remember in 2017 where, it was, have Man United had a better season than Arsenal? And this was before we won the FA Cup, but Man U already won the League Cup. And it was a case of, well, if Arsenal win the FA Cup and Man U just win the League Cup, then we've had the better season because the FA Cup's the better trophy, which yeah. But if they win the Europa League as well, they've had a better season, which is true. I don't think Arsenal fans were really trying to downplay that though, because at the end of the day, Man U won 2 trophies that season. You know what I mean? They won an English trophy and a European trophy. We won the FA Cup. You know what I mean? So they had a better season than us, even though we finished 5th, I think, that season, and they finished 6th. Or did we finish in the top 4? I can't remember, but we finished higher than them in the table, and they finished like 6th or something. But they won 2 trophies, and they got into the Champions. Yeah, I think we did get top 4 actually. That was the last time we got top 4. So, yeah, so I think we finished 4th or 3rd or something. I think because Chelsea won the league in 2017 and Spurs finished 2nd. I think we finished 3rd or 4th that season and won the FA Cup. And then Man U finished 6th and already won the League Cup and then won the Europa League. But this season, this is shambolic. You know what I mean? We're on the brink of finishing 2nd because we fumbled the league. And we're saying to United fans, we're asking United fans who's had the better season, right? And you got some United fans saying that, well, if we win the FA Cup, then us. And then Cecil, whatever his name is saying, well, unfortunately, I agree. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you agree.
This is a sick Negro.
What's the name again? United. Some football fan, that is. I don't think I need to get into any others because I don't think he asks anybody else that question. Yeah, hold on, let me just get to the. Yeah, so he don't really ask that question to anybody else. So let me just give my monologue on all this. You know, it's a joke to ask that question to United fans. Won't win anything. They had a better season than us since they won the League Cup. Then it was a matter of, okay, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? As soon as a team wins a trophy, they've had a better season than you. You know what I mean? The only way you can get around that is if they get relegated at the same time. Then you can say, oh well, I'd rather stay in the top flight, not win anything next season, than win something and go down. That's the only way. Otherwise, you know what I mean? Man U have had a better season than Arsenal. And I will go as far as saying West Ham, if they win that Conference Cup, they've had a better season than Arsenal. They won a trophy. We're just flirting with we're flirting with winning the league title that we ain't gonna win. You know what I mean? Like if you go to a nightclub, right, and you get with a woman and she's not the most attractive woman in the world, but she ain't bad, right? Or you can flirt with a woman that's a 9 out of 10, but you don't get anything from her. Are you going to say, oh, well, I had a better night because I flirted with a 9 out of 10 while you slept with a woman? Come on now. That's literally what we're doing. Or should I say AFTV? You know what I mean? AFTV are basically saying, we flirted with a 9 out of 10, right? Which is better than you guys sleeping with a woman that she's not a 9 out of 10, but she's at least a 5. That's the standards to the floor. You know what I mean? That is the standards plummeted to the floor. You know what I mean? I just wish that this fan base would stop trying to cap about winning the League Cup means nothing.
Stop the cap.
Because I hope, I really want us to win the Carabao Cup, right? But I just hope that it happens next season, and I want to see this fan base. I want to see how we react, especially if we beat the likes of Man City or Man United, the holders, in the running to go win it. I want to see this fan base because you watch, the League Cup will be the next Champions League if we win it. I'm telling you, the Carabao Cup will be the next Champions League should we win it. And that's when this fan base will start trying to upplay it. And then you'll see rival fans bring up the fact that you said finishing second was better. You know what I mean? I don't think Man United are going to win the FA Cup, in all fairness. I think Man City are going to complete the treble. But United has still had a better season. Facts. I mean, but fans, let Arsenal fans try and convince the world that winning the League Cup means nothing. I mean, daft. But this will be us when we win whenever we win the Carabao Cup. This is going to be us. Telling you. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. More toxic positivity from AFTV, as per usual. You know, this came into question prior to all this, and I just think it's just stupid. But hey, who am I? Anyways, like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. We've got Newcastle in an hour's time, so You know, it ain't gonna be an easy game. But let me know what you guys think. Catch you guys in a bit. Peace.